All right, let's dive into a truly timeless story about the quest for wisdom. We're going to follow a young seeker named Sudhana, who's on a journey not for treasure or for fame, but for enlightenment itself. His path is basically this incredible roadmap for anyone looking for a deeper understanding. So let's get started.
And this is where it all kicks off. Sudana, just filled with this incredible determination, asks a question that honestly echoes through the ages. It's not just some philosophical question, it's the kind of thing we all ask when we want to grow. I've got the will, but I don't know the way. How do I even start to learn? This one powerful plea is what launches his entire epic journey.
So Sudhana's first stop brings him to two guides, and they give him his very first lesson. And let me tell you, it's a big one. It's a complete reframing of reality as we know it, a concept that becomes the absolute foundation for everything he's going to learn from here on out.
They call this understanding illusory abiding. Now, this isn't about magic tricks or saying that nothing is real. Not at all. It's a really deep state of insight. It means seeing that everything we experience isn't as solid or permanent as we think. Instead, it's all constantly popping up from this huge web of causes and conditions. Kind of like a reflection in a mirror or an echo in a valley.
The first part of this lesson is just staggering. All worlds, the very ground under our feet, the stars in the sky, he's told to see them as illusory. They exist, sure, but not on their own. Their existence is totally dependent on an infinite chain of cause and effect. And, this same logic applies to us. All beings, from the smallest insect right up to you and me, are also seen as illusory. We come into being from our past actions, our karma, and the state of our own minds. That strong sense we have of a solid, separate me, that's part of the illusion too. And finally, this idea wraps around everything else. All the things and experiences we have, they appear to us because of our own ignorance and our craving, our attachment to ideas and stuff. So the big point here isn't that nothing matters. It's about getting liberated from this fixed, rigid, and honestly limiting view of the world.
Okay, so with this completely radical new perspective, Sudhana is ready for the next stage. Now that he understands that reality is this complex, kind of illusory web, he knows he needs a guide who can actually navigate it. His guides tell him they've taught him all they can, but to go deeper, he has to find a truly great teacher, a bodhisattva named Maitreya. And this brings up a really critical question for any of us on a path of learning, right? Finding a teacher, or a good friend, as the text calls them, isn't just about finding someone who knows more than you. No way. It's about finding someone who can fill all these different vital roles on your journey. The text uses these beautiful metaphors to explain it. A true teacher is like a mother, seeing and nurturing that seed of enlightenment inside you. They're a doctor who can diagnose the inner poisons like anger and greed. They are a ship's captain, guiding you through life's storms. And they're like a great mountain, a stable, reliable source where the herbs of wisdom can actually grow. And the path they guide you on is just immense. The text really emphasizes that a bodhisattva has to perform not just a few good deeds, but countless acts of virtue, gather countless resources for their practice, and study countless teachings. The scale is supposed to be mind-boggling, right? It's meant to completely shatter any idea of a small, limited goal.
But hey, the responsibility isn't just on the teacher. The student has to cultivate a very specific mindset too. Your resolve needs to be like the earth, willing to carry any burden. Your will has to be like a diamond, totally unbreakable. And you've got to be humble, respectful, and tireless. This kind of journey demands total commitment from both sides.
So, following his instructions, Sudhana finally arrives at the coastland country and finds this magnificent tower. And let me tell you, this is no ordinary building. It's described as being a physical manifestation of enlightened consciousness itself.
You can just imagine Sudhana gazing at this tower in complete awe, and his thoughts really reveal what this place is all about. It's a home for those who have realized the ultimate truths, that reality is empty of any inherent existence, free from fixed forms, and beyond our grasping desires. And the perspective on time here is just extraordinary. The inhabitants of this tower see all of time, past, present, and future, as completely interconnected. They can see an entire eon in a single moment, and a single moment containing all eons, all without ever losing their place. I mean, try to wrap your head around that. And this right here, reveals that perfect balance of wisdom and compassion. The beings here aren't detached or distant. Even though they've gone beyond worldly suffering,
They choose to constantly re-engage with the world out of this deep desire to help everyone else find the way. The tower is both a retreat and a base of operations. So as Sudana is standing there in reverence before the tower, the moment he has been waiting for arrives. The great teacher, Maitreya, appears, surrounded by this huge assembly of beings.
But here comes the twist, and I absolutely love this part. Before offering a single word of instruction, Maitreya turns to the whole crowd and praises Sudana himself. This is such a profound moment. It shows that the journey, the seeking, the effort, all of it has already transformed Sudana into someone worthy of the teaching.
Maitreya's words aren't just some simple greeting. They are a deep validation. He sees and acknowledges Sudana's compassionate heart, his pure motivation, and most importantly, his tireless spirit. He's affirming that Sudana has already cultivated the essential qualities he needs. So why is Sudana so highly praised? Well, because he's demonstrated sacrifice, leaving worldly comforts behind. He's driven by this immense compassion, not by any selfish gain. He shows unwavering humility and respect for his teachers. And get this, his journey itself is so inspiring that it's already encouraging others to seek wisdom too. His quest is already benefiting the world.
Maitreya's praise really is the turning point. It shows us that the goal of the journey isn't just to arrive at some destination and get a secret teaching handed to you. This is the core takeaway right here. The path is the transformation. Every single step Sudana took, every teacher he met, every hardship he faced, all of it was preparing him, purifying his mind, and strengthening his resolve. He had to become a worthy vessel before the final teachings could even be poured in.
And so Sudhana's journey doesn't actually end here. In a way, it's just getting started. And that brings the question back to us, doesn't it? A teacher doesn't have to be a wise sage in a tower. It can be a person, a book, an experience, even a really tough challenge. So looking at your own life's journey, who or what are the good teachers guiding you along the way?